Hello guys, Ashley here, also on the fan, back with another video. And today I want to talk about, remember when I said that I wanted to do more videos about shows that I don't talk about but I have watched? And today I want to talk about American Horror Story. This show is very, very popular. It is still running to this day, and I feel like it is time to end it. I kind of fell out of love with American Horror Story during like season 6. I stopped watching after season 6 because it just got too boring. It got too lame. And me personally, I feel like the first 3 seasons are the best seasons of American Horror Story. Freak Show was boring. Hotel was boring. The only good thing about Hotel was Lady Gaga's acting, but even her appearance as a whole could not save that season. I feel like the biggest problem I have with American Horror Story is that sometimes I feel like Ryan Murphy does not have, I should say, a plot or storyline for that season, and he just slings what he can at the wall to see if it sticks. And I definitely think that show has a shock value problem. They just do a lot of things that don't make sense, a lot of stupid things that don't make sense. And I just couldn't take it anymore. Like, I came back to watch Colt, and I couldn't watch Colt because I thought that season was really just bad. It was really bad. Me personally, I have nothing against Sarah Paulson. I understand that American Horror Story gave her career, but I feel like out of all the actors he could have used for that season, why did he use Sarah Paulson to be the main lead? And I didn't care for it. Like, I feel like something was missing in Colt. I totally understand why a lot of people like Evan Peters, because he eats every role up that he gets in the show when he is portrayed. I did like his portrayal, but I feel like alone is just not enough to watch it. Like, there was a bizarre storyline about him being the father of her kid. Like, I don't know if that was true or not. This is based off my memory, but I was not a fan of it. Like, American Horror Story was just kind of dragging at this point. Like, and I was like in high school when I started watching the seasons on Netflix, and I remember just feeling like, wow, it kind of felt like they were out of storylines at this point. And Apocalypse was just a total letdown. Apocalypse was really a letdown. They really, I don't understand what made them think that combining Murder House and combining Coven was going to work. It honestly ended up being one of the most terrible seasons ever. It was really a bad season. I didn't like Apocalypse, and I feel like 1984 was just, to me, that was the last season I watched for American Horror Story. I can't watch any more of it. It's just really overrated. Like, I don't understand why. I can understand why people liked it in the beginning. Like, the first 3 seasons are masterpieces. I absolutely love Murder House. I think the reason why I love the first 3 seasons so much is because they're simple. And I could understand people might say, "Oh, well, that's boring." I'll take a simple season where I can follow the plot and follow the characters and follow the storylines over shit being flinged at me. Like, watching one episode and it's not being consistent with the next episode, or having unnecessary ass shock value that means nothing to the plot overall. Like, it's just stupid. The first 3 seasons were simple, and that's why I liked them so much, because they were very simple. You can follow the storylines. In season 1, you can follow the storyline. Season 2, you can follow the storyline. Season 3, you can follow the storyline. Season 4, it's like a whole bunch of shit going on that don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like, does season 4 even have a plot line? You got the whole plot line with the clown, and like, I didn't care for that. The person, the clown costume was absolutely genius. Whoever was behind making that costume, great job to them. But I just didn't care. I didn't care. Season 5 Hotel, just not interested. And you can tell that he gets a lot of his ideas from horror movies, but like, he really, like, no offense to Ryan Murphy, no offense to the man, but I feel like sometimes he don't really have a way of how to approach the season, and that's why he just writes anything, like just anything. I don't even know what season they're on now. Now they have American Horror Stories, like it's like another show with like a whole bunch of like different horror stories. I don't even know. I haven't watched it. I don't watch them. But I know Ryan Murphy, he is behind Glee. I had no idea that he was behind Glee. That is very shocking to know that he was behind Glee. And that show is so popular. Me personally, I'm not going to watch a show where there's a whole bunch of singing. I'm not going to do that. I can't. Musicals are not my favorite genre to watch. I could sit through a Disney musical with singing, but I can't sit through a live action movie with singing. I just can't do it. It has to be animation only. I can't do live action musicals. I just can't sit through it. I can't. It's annoying. He's behind, the whole, what's that shit called? Monsters. He's behind that stuff now. Like, it's no doubt that he's, like, very popular and he's taking his writing and stuff elsewhere. But I feel like it's about time he ends American Horror Story. Fox needs to end that show because it's going on for way too long. And, like, I hear the new seasons are really terrible. The one thing I will give for American Horror Story, besides those first 8 seasons, is the intros. The intros are awesome. They are very great. I absolutely love the intros. If I had to say my favorite ones, probably, I love the first 3 seasons intros. I love the intro for season 4. And, the 1984 intro looks really bad. Like, I don't know if they messed something up when they did the intro, but it looks really, really bad when we watch it. I'm like, damn, the intro's like kind of off. What the hell happened? Yeah, I think the season 8 intro that I like too, but I know I really love the season 4 intro. I thought the whole like carnival opener thing was awesome, but I didn't intend on this video being really long. I kind of just wanted to get straight to the point. But me personally, my favorite season for American Horror Story is season 2. But I just feel like the show has really run its course. Like, if people think it was time for Walking Dead to go on TV, then it's time for this show to go on TV. Walking Dead and American Horror Story have both been on around the same time. Except Walking Dead came on in season 10, American Horror Story came on in season 11. And, like, Walking Dead is on TV, but American Horror Story has been running for way too damn long. Way too damn long. Half the seasons have not been that watchable. Roanoke was the end for me, Roanoke, because it was just, like I said, I understand what he was doing with the concept, but the concept was just so boring. It made the episodes really drag, and yet again, Sarah Paulson, why did he keep using her? I'm sorry, but her performances outside of the second season, are very dry. They're very dry. They don't give. Like, I don't know. Like, I think he should have used someone else. Like, I love Evan Peters. He does eat up his portrayals, whether they're big or small. He does eat them up. Me personally, I think my favorite female cast that he did is probably Emma Roberts. I absolutely love her as Madison, and I wish he would have just used someone else when it comes to those big leading roles, because using Sarah Paulson is just, her acting is kind of dry. Like, it's really dry. Like, she kind of don't give. But I would say I absolutely love the fact that he that he actually does diversity in his shows, and that he gives every actor a chance to prove themselves. Black, white, it doesn't matter. I will give him that, because he does do a lot of diversity in his seasons. I just feel like American Horror Story really lost its way after the 3rd season, because the first season was just so they were simple. They were simple, straight to the point. You could follow it. After that, everything else just got stupid and confusing. Outside of the first seasons, I would say 1984 was like the best I'm saying this with my whole chest. 1984 was the best season after season 3. Do not argue with me, argue with your mama. Apocalypse was terrible. Freak Show was terrible. Hotel was bad. Road-a-Dope was terrible. Cult was terrible. Like, a lot of these seasons were not good. Like, I don't understand how anyone watched. I don't even understand how I watched. Because, honestly, season 4 made me want to give up. Like, season 4 kind of drew me out. Like, I remember watching season 4 and just thinking, like, damn, is this season gonna fucking start? Or, like, what the fuck? Like, I remember just being, like, really bored most of it. Like, to the fact that I, like, skipped a couple episodes because it wasn't really getting to anywhere. And I didn't miss much. I really didn't miss much. That's just what I have to say with it. Like, I didn't intend on this video being long. Let's get straight to the point. I think American Horror Story is really an overrated show, and I feel like it relies way too much on shock value and pulling plot lines out of its ass than actually following a plot line or storyline. And it's time to end it. I think a lot of people hold it up to this standard of, like, I don't know. I understand if you enjoy the show and you enjoyed all the seasons, by all means, please enjoy them. But me personally, I just feel like the first 3 seasons were the best ones, and outside of the first 3, I would say 1984 was the best season outside of the first 3. So that's what I have to say. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my Gossip Girl rant, and have a good day.